Hey, this is Tanya Bernadette with The Closet Edit, where we give you hashtag functional fashion tips and give you real solutions to all of your fashion problems. Today, look at this beautiful space. I'm hanging out at Black Tie Makeup Studios in their private salon, where we're going to talk about everything beauty. Because you know that as a personal shopper, I focus so much on fashion and I want to learn more about beauty. There's so many people in different industries that we can learn from. Honestly, I wear the same look every single day. So if you see me, I'm wearing these brown tones, these oranges, and I really want to change it up. So they're going to answer all my questions, and I know it's going to be helpful for you as well. Black Tie Makeup is all about female empowerment, including transgender women, women of color, women in developing countries, and other self-identifying women. And they believe that beauty has no boundaries, so they create the space for you so that you can feel radiant in your own skin. And let's welcome Hannah. Yay!
Hi!
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to see you. How have you been?
I love the haircut.
Oh, thank you.
So she is one of the makeup artists of many that they have, and they work with everybody, but they do have different specialties. So I want to know what your specialty is.
I have a couple. I mainly specialize in out-of-kit special effects, runway, HD, and theater makeup.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I wish I did theater stuff.
As far as how to blend, it really depends on the type of eyeshadow and makeup look you're going for. If you are going for more of a smoky eye, that's going to be a different blending technique than it is going to be for, let's just say, like a regular everyday eyeshadow. But if you're going to blend, don't just swipe back and forth. You want to take your brush and you want to do a very light hand. Don't go hard, because the lighter you are, the easier it is for the product to move around. And you also want to go in little circles, in like little spots moving away, like kind of like how you brush your teeth. Kind of do that on your eye with a brush, but it's light, pretty lightly. Don't go hard.
And so when you're, I know it probably depends on the look, and usually the look that I do is lighter inside and darker on the outside. So do you blend from light to dark or dark to light?
I usually start on the outside with the darkest color, and then I work my way inwards. But you can do it either way. At that point, it's really just up to preference.
That kind of sounds like it makes sense, because sometimes, like for example today, I do the same makeup look, but every day it looks a little bit different. And sometimes I feel like I lose the darker part because I try to make it light, and then I try to make it dark, and then I can't figure it out. So however it ends up during the day is how it ends up.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're wanting to do like a light to dark transition, you're going to want to start with your base shadow, blend that all out. It's called a transition color. It's going to be the color between colors that helps it all blend easier. So you'll start with that, and then you can take, let's say, like, what do you have here? Like a light brown. So if you were going to start with your nice bronzy brown, you'd start it up here, like in your crease. You don't want to start it way up here. You're going to want to start it down here, especially for people who are newer to makeup and are learning how to blend. It's a little bit harder as far as like controlling how to blend out your eyeshadows. So if you start in the crease, you'll get the best blend upwards and outwards. So you start here, you pack all the product here in your crease, and then you're going to want to blend outwards in those little circles. And that way, on top of that, if you start there, it's less likely to end up all the way in your brows.
That is good. Oh, I love it. I already learned so much. So next question I have is about lower lid liner. I always used to do black all the way around because I like the dramatic look of it. And I stopped maybe, I think it's 6 months to a year ago, because I was working with a client and I rubbed my eye. And for some reason, when I wear the lower lid black, it smudges a lot quickly than the top. Yeah, it leaks. And so I did this, and I didn't realize that for hours I was walking around with my client with this like long black line. He never said anything. None of the sales associates at the store said anything. At the end of the day, I go to my car and I'm like, oh my gosh, she was probably like looking at like that giant line across my face. So I do want to know about what your opinion is. And lately, as you can tell, I did a bronze, and I've been doing that more, just doing a bronze eyeshadow under, but I kind of miss the darker.
Okay, so I would say with black underliner, I usually reserve that for like a more dramatic looks, like a big smoky eye, a halo eye or whatever, just because if you're doing like a real simple look, like a day-to-day look like you have today, a black liner underneath your eye is really going to close your eyes off and make them look smaller and squintier, unless you have something to offset that, like a bolder look on top or some nice large lashes or a long even wing with it. But if you want more of a darker look underneath your eyes to accentuate it without having to worry about your eyeliner running or smudging it or closing off your eyes too much, what I do is I take a nice dark brown eyeshadow or whatever, and I just rub it underneath the eyelash line, and it gives you that depth and dimension that you're looking for when you want to put on some dark eyeliner, but it also doesn't smudge, it doesn't leak everywhere, and it still gives you the same effect you want, but it also doesn't close off your eye because you're not putting it on your waterline, you're putting it underneath.
So it doesn't have to, okay, so that's another thing too. I put it on my waterline. So when you do the eyeshadow underneath, it doesn't have to be like super thin. It could be a little bit thicker.
Yeah, you can be a little bit thicker and blend it out a little bit, smudge it so it looks a little bit more natural, not so harsh. Even if you just put a little bit of black mascara on your bottom lashes, that enhances it a lot as well.
I haven't been doing that either. That's something I could probably try as well.
Yeah.
I have this Jason Wu eyeshadow palette that I've had for maybe 3 or 4 years, and I'm holding on to it because I have, like with clothing for some reason, with that specific palette, I have a story. I met Jason Wu and he signed it, and so I kept it, and there's one color, it's like a blue, bright blue color, and I kept it because I even wore it a couple weeks ago. There was some party and the theme had something to do with blue. So I pull it out and wear it, and then in my mind I'm like, I've had this for so long, am I going to get an eye infection? So I kind of want to know with eyeshadows when you should throw it out.
Okay. So you don't actually have to throw out any of your expired makeup, first of all. There are plenty of organizations that take used and expired makeup, such as like homeless women's shelters, some jail centers and stuff like that. There's a few, talk to your local makeup artists, makeup stores, or whoever. They could probably point you in a direction on where to donate that. Some places even take them and have like a recycling program for makeup. Here at Black Tie, we actually take mascara wands and donate them to wildlife rescue centers, wildlife preservation centers. That way they can use them to help like clean little parasites and stuff out of like little bunnies and birds and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's so incredible. I had no idea that you can do that with makeup. I know with clothes you can donate it, but I didn't know you could do that with makeup.
Pretty much donate
Really
anything.
good.
But as far as like when to know when your makeup is ready to go and be replaced, by law, every makeup product needs to have a expiration date of sorts on the back of their products. So for example with this, there's always going to be like universally, usually there's a little jar on the back of your makeup. It's going to have a little number in there. This one says 12 months. The 12 and the M stands for 12 months. That's how you know. So let's say you buy the makeup and you don't open it right away. Let's say you have it for a couple of months. You don't have to follow this rule until you've opened the makeup, kind of like with food. It doesn't matter until you open it. So always mark down on your packages when you open this, and that way you know that's how many months from then that you need to get rid of it. But here's another tip in case you do buy like a bulk of makeup because you're like, oh, I really love this lipstick, let me buy 8 just in case they sell out of it in the future. You can preserve those lipsticks by keeping them refrigerated or
Oh my gosh.
Frozen, but just refrigerated usually helps keep them preserved and last longer.
Oh, that's so good to know.
Yeah.
I would like to know some beauty bloggers that you follow because I don't follow any.
Okay. So one of my favorite special effects artists is named, his Instagram handle is Gage Monster. He's worked on movies like The Nun and La Llorona, being like a key makeup artist, and he's just super talented. He was on Face Off, and I've just been like following him ever since. He's super talented. Another beauty blogger that I really like is It's Likely Makeup. She just does these really soft, beautiful, soft glam makeup looks. They're just gorgeous, and overall, like, you should follow her. And another person I really love is their Instagram handle is called Kev Glam. I actually met him at a Nordstrom's makeup thing, 2 years ago. He is an amazing makeup artist. He does the most gorgeous, dewy, flawless like foundation routines you've ever seen, and just he does work for magazines and like Nordstrom promotion videos. He knows what he's doing. He's got his stuff together.
Oh my god. We're gonna link all of that in the show notes as well. So, as a makeup artist, what do you find is the most common question or problem that you find that your clients ask you?
I have two. The biggest one is how to contour. That is one that I get quite often. Everybody's always looking for that Kim Kardashian look.
Is that still in?
Oh, that is still quite in, yes. And the other one I always get is how to apply false lashes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And we did that at the event, because it's always tricky.
Yes, it's not easy. I have a hard time applying them myself sometimes, so yeah.
So during this interview, you had some time to reflect on these eyes, what I'm wearing. And so the colors I'm actually wearing is, I have a dark orange, and then a dark brown a little bit in between. I don't think you can see it more. And gold up here, and sort of like a beigey color on the lid of my eye.
Okay.
And I have copper on the bottom. So for summer, I like to wear, I'm not wearing it right now, but I do like to wear lighter colored clothing. And I kind of want to add a lighter color overall to my face, because I always do this dark brown or dark orange. So what other lighter colors can I add? And it doesn't have to be browns. Like we could experiment with just colors in general. Yeah.
So first step you want to do, if you want to lighten your eyes at all, even if you do want to keep the brown, just hit your inner corners here with a nice like shimmer eyeshadow, or something that has some little like reflectiveness in it, or even just a lighter beigey color. You always want something a little bit lighter here, unless you're doing a smoky eye again, because smoky eye has their own rules. So that'll help open your eyes quite a bit by having like a little bit of a highlight here. As far as like incorporating any other colors into your look, if you don't want to go too bold, because the popular trend right now with summer colors is these bright neon colors, you can try a nice soft pastel pink, a nice soft yellow. Really go into like those more softer pastel-y colors. Even like just a nice little beige with like a gold shimmer over it would be nice and open your eyes up really well. We can experiment with all those types of things.
I'm excited to see what you do.
So you said you wanted to add color, and more of a summer color, so I think beaches and waves, and you're wearing blue, so I'm going to give you a nice little blue look here. And I know this is a very taboo color to wear on your eyes, but it can be really fun if you know what to do.
Okay, so I want to see the new look.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love how you said that you were thinking of the ocean, because lately that's my place where I've gone to go journal.
Oh, nice.
So the ocean is like so important for me. I love it.
And blues are a really good way to bring out darker color eyes, such as a brown or anything around that brown.
Nice. Fun, bold, and dramatic for summer. I want to thank you so much for your time today. That was so nice for you to come out.
Oh, well, thanks for stopping by and letting me work on your face.
Yeah, always fun. I really admire makeup artists and how creative they are with how they can apply makeup and stuff, because I do not have that kind of talent. Where can we follow you guys?
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Black Tie Makeup, or you can go to our website at blacktiemakeup.com.
Nice. I hope you guys subscribe. If you love this video, feel free to comment as well. And until next time, bye!